I suppose one good thing is that the Litecoin event now is behind us. So what do you think, people? Does anybody see a trade maybe developing here? We just had the big halving event. I don't know whether it was yesterday or it's today or is it later on today? Maybe somebody can help me with the exact timing of this. And, as I had told you guys recently, quite remarkable to see that once again, the market topped out almost exactly 1 month ahead of that halving event. It's remarkable how cliche that is. And I gotta hand it to the Bitcoin. It's hung in here like a boss. Because I'll tell you, the stock market and the breadth indicator and all that for the stock market looks like crap. And frankly speaking, I saw this and I kind of went, oh, Jesus, the crypto breadth is pointing up. Well, the stock market looks like that. Oh, God, how ugly is this going to get? I gotta say, crypto's hung in here like a boss. Here's our image of the actual algo. I mean, geez, it's in Bitcoin land. What is that? It's 500, 300. It's a difference of 100, $200 like our 1 or 2%, in algo land, that's almost meaningless. So I found that fascinating. That really did surprise me. I think if anything, it's a testament that the broader crypto market is actually pretty happy, right? All this kind of nonsense. And I'm sure if we probably went through and found a bunch of meme coins and stuff, you probably see a lot of this in the marketplace. I suppose one good thing is that the Litecoin event now is behind us. So what do you think, people? Does anybody see a trade maybe developing here? What happens if we put on our divergence hunter? Ooh, hello. 4 confirmed divergences and 3 potential divergences all down in here. That looks interesting. Okay. So that's not a bad level right there. Yeah, it's not really great. But maybe we see some sort of pivot against these lows. That's a tough one. Looking at the 4-hour chart, I don't know. I don't think there's a hell of a lot for me to get excited about. But we do have some potential divs coming in here. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make here is that we just had the big halvening event. I don't know whether it was yesterday or it's today or is it later on today. Maybe somebody can help me with the exact timing of this. And, as I had told you guys recently, quite remarkable to see that once again, the market topped out almost exactly 1 month ahead of that halvening event. It's remarkable how cliche that is. Is this done? Right? If this correction is done, I think this is really the only thing that I thought was sort of overhanging the market. If anything, don't be shocked. I also see here too, this looks like a megaphone. Kind of the same thing we see on Bitcoin. Did we get 1, 2, 3? I don't know. That's a tough one. But could we get a nice little setup here to give us a half decent rally back up top here on Litecoin? Maybe. It's probably not something I would entertain, just simply because it's not really that close to the bottom end of the range. If anything, this is more like, are we going to continue the summer silly season? We had that fundamental event. The fundamental event has happened. I would actually prefer that we come down against these lows down here. And then also too, where is Colin and his pump chaser crew? Yeah. Okay. So I guess that makes sense. Interesting how my little rants there you heard a few minutes ago about 38.2s and how markets need to come back down and correct to them. What a surprise, that was the extent of the correction, was a pullback to 38.2. So I would actually expect, I don't know exactly what this is going to look like. You can see there's a bunch of divs trying to confirm here. But I would expect that we're going to see some sort of pivot down in this area and then a test of the previous range highs into the latter part of the summer. That's what probably should happen. Total market cap, but don't really see anything really earth shattering here. Other than, where's that sea captain guy that said that we were going to have a $7 trillion crypto market cap by this time? I remember he specifically said by like July, August, this market, you can see I have the arrow already on the screen. What the fuck? Don't we all get a refund from this guy? I don't think that quite worked out the way he was expecting. So anyway, just goes to show, don't go into the business of crystal ball reading. And for God's sakes, don't make outlandish upside objective targets. You just look like a fool. Just trade your setups. Don't get greedy. 50% levels, fog and bombs, maybe. But don't do this kind of stuff. That's just the guy's lost all his credibility in the market. Really stupid. I've been noticing there are a few names like this Zen. We've been talking about bullish bots. This is kind of a good commentary on the broader crypto market. How, the breadth indicator turned up. Well, this little guy here, he's just doing his thing. And of course, I pointed out like that commie new kind of stuff. So if anything, well, all know this, right? With 223, you were supposed to be accumulating. And I still really like this AMP chart. I mean, it's maybe a little expensive up top here, but man, if you could have gotten in off of that W there, oh, so perfect. There's so many of these that look like this. If anything, now's probably a good opportunity to be hunting W's. Okay, just keep an eye on whether this guy actually confirms. Might be some fun there. Fjord's name, he was kind of interested in this. If you can get a move back up through these highs, you might get a nice momentum push there, that kind of thing. I think somebody was interested in this cake the other day. Not a bad looking level to maybe consider. I think I'm going to just reiterate that I don't think that 23 is the year you're going to get rich in crypto. I think 23 is the accumulation year. So just try and accumulate. If prices do double, well, see if you can let half go at doubles. And if you can reload on pullbacks down into reload zones, then you should be able to make a lot of money over the next couple of years.